Hello and namaste, it's Jewel from Goddess Creative. Okay, so I've been really busy over the last few days, and I've been updating and checking on all the prices and the timelines of the DAG, the Digital Assets Guide. Yes, all the prices that I've predicted and the timelines have all been checked for this year and 2024. So this video will only interest you if you've already got the Digital Assets Guide. So how are we? How is everyone? I hope you're all excited about this little run we're going to have, or the run we're having now, what Bitcoin is doing. And I do believe this is the run that I've kind of been waiting for prices to move for 2023. I do get that we will have a bit of movement. So this is basically your window for alts to run in my Digital Assets Guide. Okay, so for 2023, the prices for 2024 are still on par. Prices haven't really changed much. Okay, they've just moved by a couple of points, you know, like depending on the project. But yeah, this does take quite a lot to check over a few days to check everything, and it is important that obviously I do it. I have been unwell, that's why I haven't done it until now, but I'm quite confident still of the 2023 prices because most of them are the same. I'm going to go through, so you might want to keep this video and kind of either slow it down or take some notes. Now update your own Digital Assets Guide if you've already got it. If you order it anew, this price will be the new price will be updated. If you want, and you've already ordered the Digital Assets Guide previously and you just want an updated version, then for $10 I will just send me a $10 donation, and your previous with your email that you ordered the Digital Assets Guide on previously, and I'll just send you the updated version of this to save you having to write down all these different ones. But I want to reassure everybody, I don't have very many drastic changes or moves. I do have, however, 2 projects that have changed dramatically, and I will tell you what they are when I get to them. So let's start with what I've got. All right, so the first project that we have is Ethereum on the DAG, the Digital Assets Guide, and I get Ethereum hitting the 2023 price around about December, okay, which you will have written in your Digital Assets Guide. I hit that's what I'm getting. Okay, so now regarding prices moving, don't ask me why I keep getting the same thing, but I do, and I feel pretty confident that they're still going to hit, or that it's still going to happen. Okay, even though the timelines are really the hardest to predict, and I was predicting these prices for 2023, I think from second or third quarter I was thinking they were going to hit, and they really didn't hit. So that's what I mean about timelines. Timelines, just prices will eventually get hit at some stage on some exchange somewhere. You know, if I'm getting a price, I'm getting a price, and I'm getting it for a reason, you know. But I keep asking prices, and I need to know prices and timelines because I need a marker, a point of reference. So that's how I get my information. I have to use a timeline, and that's what Spirit gives me, and I have to ask about different prices, because that's my point of reference. That's my that's how we communicate, by me asking about certain prices. And you know, I get the prices with a lot of work and effort, and you know, I'm still amazed at my gift, you know, and how it comes through, and how it does come through. And you know, I do use divination, as you all know, but it's not just the divination that is the confirmation that I get. It's also a sensation that I get flow through my body. So that's why it makes me feel rather confident when I do get the prices, because I just feel this flow, this rush of energy, and sometimes it's stronger than other times. So yeah, that's how it works for me. So that's how I can give you these prices and feel like it's in tune. And I you know, I don't understand why would I get these, you know, this energy sensation through my divination and through my body when I'm on target for Spirit's price prediction. I don't know why I get it, but I do, and it's just completely different sensation for other times. So that's why, yeah, that's why these are the prices that you get. Okay, so back to Ethereum, we are on point for the price of 2023. Yes, I get it around about December is what I'm getting for Ethereum. The other ones I get will come in quicker, like their highest price points will come in November, is what I'm getting. So for next year, Ethereum, I get it reaches the price I've predicted for 2024, plus add $30 to that price. So that's what I'm getting. So of course I'm going to do an update again of this DAG Digital Assets Guide, but I will most likely do it before the run of next year. So I'm getting the run of next year, third to fourth quarter. So I'll most likely update this again in second quarter and do what I'm doing right now. I will check all of it because it's going to be really important. Not that prices are set in stone, but it is important that if you did want to trade in or out, you have an idea and you have a few sell orders in at certain prices to sell, and that's why I will check it again to make sure everything's on track. And I'm glad I've checked it now, because as I said, there is two that's not on track. Okay, so I'll tell you what they are in a minute. So yes, going back to Ethereum, I'll check this guide again come second quarter 2024, so that we can be updated again. It takes a lot to check this work, and I just don't hold and hang on prices like you guys do, but do know the prices will get hit somewhere on some exchange at some time. It will get hit, if that's what I'm getting. So within that year. So I am getting Ethereum will rise for next year by $30 to what the price I predicted. Looking at Bitcoin Cash, I'm looking at that being really strong. For this year, I do get its correct, its price. I've checked that. Probably the higher one than the lower one is what I'm getting. I do get for next year, come 2024, I get a much greater run on Bitcoin Cash, a much higher price. So you can increase that price that I've predicted for Bitcoin Cash by $1,100 is what I'm getting today. Don't ask me. I've double checked it quite a few times. And this is the thing. Like, I'm asking about all these different altcoins, just the time it takes me to tell you all about them. Like, I have to check with Spirit and then recheck again the day later and recheck again to make sure did I hear what I was hearing? Did I get what you gave me? So that's, yeah, Bitcoin Cash. It's going to increase, as I said, greatly for 2024. So yeah, good gains to be made on that one is what I'm getting. Okay, all right, let's see what else. The next one I have is Binance Coin, BNB. Yes, I do get it getting to its predicted price this year, and that's confirmed. Next year, I get it increasing by what I had it for it by $50. So you can update the price on that one for Binance Coin. So don't forget, I am going to check this again, probably second quarter before the highest price point run. All I'm looking for is for a highest price point before the next run. So this is a little run now. That's why it's getting checked now. We're getting a little run. This run for 2023, it will be minuscule compared to next year's run. But keeping in mind with next year's run, I'm saying 2024, some assets will have their highest price points running into early 2025, because that's how the market runs. I'm talking an overall the next run, which could be, which I'm getting, the end of 2024, the beginning of 2025, the next big run. Okay? Okay. All right, back to business. Okay. So for Litecoin this year, I get a drop by $15. I get its highest price point being in November. Okay. So I'm not sure what it is right now. No idea, actually. But that's what I'm getting. Okay. Next year, I get that same drop by $15. So the price that I had predicted for next year, take off 15. Cardano, ADA. I'm getting a drop by 10 cents of what I had previously predicted. I'm getting its highest time is November as well. Next year, I get a drop by 50 cents for Cardano. So the price I had predicted, take off 50 cents, and that, so it won't quite reach back to its all-time high. But it will eventually. I do believe in Cardano. It will do well. It's here for a long time to come. Okay. Polygon Matic. Matic will drop Matic by 15 cents as well for this year. So actually, it's correct. So the lowest price point, which we've got there, I've got a range of there to there. The lowest price is correct. Okay, so that's correct. The price for 2024, I got it correct, exactly the same. No changes there. XRP Ripple. Now this one's been a tricky one for me to read. It always has been. It's kind of cloaked. It's got funny things happening with it. I do get this one will increase in November for this year by 6 cents. Okay, to what I had previously had written in my digital assets guide for 2023. It will get plus 6 cents to what I've written there. Now, I do already know when that court case thing happened, it had a pump. I think it got to like 80 cents. I think that was, when was that? July, or I don't know. I don't follow them and track them like you guys do, and I don't follow pumps. I just don't follow the market as closely as you do. I just connect to it with spirit and just get prices and energy. That's really all I'm interested in. It's good that I don't follow the market closely and that I'm not a trader, because I would be too hooked into the energy and I'll be too influenced by that. And that's what my energy was like when I first started doing this in 2019, 2020. I was too hooked in to influences. So now I've blocked all my energy from the outside influences, and it's only what the project is doing and its energy. So yeah, it's still on track. It's still on track for next year. The price for next year is just dropped by 5 cents for XRP. It's correct. It's just dropped by 5 cents. So it's still on par. Okay. VeChain. You do like this one. This one's price for this year is correct. It's still getting this price for it for this year. So it will happen. Next year, it'll go up by 1 cent to the price I predicted, is what I'm getting today when I checked it. The price goes up by 1 cent, okay, to the price that's written for 2024 in my digital assets guide, okay. It probably will increase a bit higher than that come early 2025. But at this stage, this is all I'm saying for this read this year. Next year we'll check that when we're closer. We've got through 2023. Okay, Algo. This one, yes, correct. Still get that price. That's written in my digital assets guide. I do get this one does drop by 19 cents though for next year. I did a reading for this, and in the tarot reading, and even in my book, the book that's available in Amazon, which links you to all my readings and has also the spiritual energy, the energy Spirit gives regarding a project. I remember saying about that Algorand is going to have some slow bits, and that's what I'm getting for this. And I just don't get it moving greatly. It's better after 2025. I get this project, okay? I just get this one a bit wonky energy at the moment. It's not saying nothing's happening to it, but it's just kind of stuck, okay? So 2024, the price will be dropped by 19 cents to what I previously predicted. Then it'll go after that. Okay, Zilliqa, I get price on point, checked. Price is correct for this year, for 2023. For next year, 2024, prices are correct. We like that. Theta, I get this one this year reaching 10 cents higher than I have written for the highest price point for this in 2023. I get an increase of 10 cents. That's what I'm getting for Theta now, okay? Come next year, I get the highest price point that I have for it, increase that by 50 cents is what I'm getting for it now, 50 cents, okay? Digibyte, this one I'm still getting the same energy for it. It will eventually fade out. I don't get it fading out until a couple of years down the track. I do get it hitting its price point that I have in the digital assets guide for 2023. I do get its lower in 2024, take off 3 to 4 cents is what I'm getting. Yeah. So that might be just an indicator of time to get out of this project next year. I'm just not liking the energy for this one anymore. It's just, yeah. There's going to be much better projects to be in. Okay. Hex. This one's on point and on target. It's correct for this year, 2023. Next year, 2024, I get the price I have for 2024. Please drop that down by 2 cents. Okay. Opal. This one's on point for 2023, and 2024 I get an increase by 20 cents of the predicted price for 2024. Okay, this one's here for a long time, so this one's good. It's still moving on point. Engine, EJN. This one for this year, drop it by 8 cents, and that's the price I get for it now in the digital assets guide, and drop by 10 cents for 2024 in the digital assets guide, and you have the price I'm getting for it now. One chain, the highest price point. I get it. So I had a range. I get it falls smack bang in the middle of that range. Yeah. It's not the lowest one and it's not the highest. It's right bang in the middle is what I'm getting. Okay. For 2024, for one chain, I get the highest price point. Please drop that by 50 cents. And then you'll have one chain's price for 2024. Chainlink. This year I get it dropped by $3 to the price I predicted. Around about actually $3, $3.30 I'm getting off the price I predicted. Okay, next year its price prediction is correct. It's still correct. I'm still getting the same price for it next year as what I previously predicted a few months ago for it when I first did this DAG, this Digital Assets Guide. Okay, Dent, I am getting the correct price for it. It's still on target for this year. Yes, I'm getting that price point. Next year, I get it dropped by 18 cents. So, and then it's gone very shortly afterwards. So it should be still here a little bit, dropped by that 18 cents of the 2024 price. 2024 price dropped by 18 cents, and come 2025 I still get it at that same price, but come 2026 I get it gone. We will have to check this again. As I said, I'll check it again before it's run in most likely second quarter 2024. If you're very concerned about Dent and you're in it like I am and have written it up and written it down, and you really need to know the prices, and you've already been a previous supporter of mine by owning the Digital Assets Guide, then you can email me for more information on Dent. Okay, that's the only one. Dent, Utrust, Populous, or Singularity Net are the only ones I'm open. And if you've previously bought the Digital Assets Guide, they're the only ones I'm open to email communication about, because things have changed with these projects. Nothing much has changed with Dent or Populous, because we knew, I've already got it written in the Digital Assets Guide, that they were going to dwindle and fade out. Okay, everything else is still current, going strong. Okay, all right, let's carry on. Wax, I get correct and on point for the price I predicted for 2023 for wax. I get it getting to that price. 2024, I get wax correct. I get it getting to that price. I get it actually getting for the next run, which I consider the next run 2024-25. In my head, when I talk to Spirit, I say sometimes next run, meaning to Spirit, will be 2024-25. That's what I'm getting. I get 30 cents higher than even the predicted price I have for 2024. Okay, just as an idea, that's what I'm getting. 30 cents higher than that. Okay, Polkadot, I get it is $1 lower than my predicted price for 2023, just $1 lower, and also $1 lower for the predicted price of 2024. But it's still on track, it's all still on target. We'll check this price again come second quarter, most likely March, April, May, second quarter. So we can get a real feel for the run again. Next run, okay, Stellar, XLM. Same price, getting the same price. So that's fine. And same price for next year, it's on target. Harmony One drops by 5 cents for this year, okay, of the price prediction I have written in the DAG, okay, and Harmony One also drops by 7 cents for next year's price of 2024. But come 2025, it does increase a bit. Okay, it doesn't quite reach this predicted price I've got written here, but it does increase again by 4 cents, about 4 cents. It'll move up for the 2024-25, early 2025. Okay, but we'll check that again, second quarter next year to make sure we're on target. Utrust, this is the one. If anybody has my digital assets guide and they have invested in Utrust, now only if you've invested in Utrust and you're really concerned, you can email me to find out more. And you've already purchased my digital assets guide if you're worried. But Utrust, I get as a project that I had predicted really good prices for. Unfortunately, I get it fading out now, and I do get it fading out quite quickly after 2024. So, come 2023, I get it dropped by 5 cents for the predicted price, and I get it dropped by 75 cents for the 2024 price. Okay, then after that, so whatever you've worked out in your digital assets guide, what that price is, that's the highest price I get it for this project, and I don't get it going any higher than that. Okay? I don't know what's happened, and I previously really got good energy for this. I had got it being here for a long time. I actually had previously got this project being here to 2038, and this just goes to show you how energy changes. Nothing is set in stone. Free will comes into this. People working on this project, anything happening within it. I can't read the whole workings of every project, but when I had previously read it, I got good energy. Now that I'm reading it now, I get something happening with it. I tried to have a little bit look at this project today and pull some cards for it. And the card I got for it is this 3 of Wands. Okay, that's what I got for it. And the 3 of Wands indicates moving away, making changes. So just like he's turning his back on those good wands, as you can see that there, he's turning his back on those good wands. That's what I got. This is the card I drew for right now. And this is the card I drew for 2024 in the timeline of that. So we got the Devil, right? So these 2 cards. So that, I don't know exactly what the detail is, but something is going to happen. If it hasn't already, something is going to happen. Because I particularly asked 2024, give me a card, and I got the Devil. Okay? For Utrust. Okay? For 2024. Okay, it still reaches a price, so it does. It will get back to what it won't get back to its all-time high, but it'll get close-ish, but not close enough for many people, I'm sure. But you should be able to come next year, get your funds out of it and get into something else. So this is a warning I want to give about this project. I know personally I'll be doing that myself because I do hold some. Okay? So I just thought that was really interesting insight. I've checked and rechecked this information for Utrust, UKT. I'll be rechecking it again. I'm really disappointed. It's actually in my book. Where is my book? It's actually in my book, this one. So obviously I'm really disappointed to get this information now. And 64. I had previously got the Sun card for it. in my previous reading. So I am really disappointed, but it just goes to show how things change. I mean, things could change again, but I don't want to be wrong about the information that Spirit gives me, but I've got to trust at the same time the information that Spirit gives me. And so that's what I'm getting for it now, which means, you know, I do feel very foolish because I've written it in print. So I'm going to have to, you know, admit that and change it. So, and take it out. But like, yeah, nothing is set in stone, you know. It's always trust your own guidance and intuition before investing in any project. And I'm not making it up. I get what I get, and as I said, I've checked and double checked this. So I'm incredibly disappointed because I have invested a little into this one. Okay, let's move along to bad news. Wink Link Win. Okay, this one, the price I'm getting is, it'll get back to its all-time high this year, is what I'm getting for it. I don't get it in my predicted price. And next year's price, I'm getting, for next year's price, I'm getting -1 cent for it to what I predicted for 2024. So, again, we'll check that again next year, closer. But 2024-25, we'll get close to that price that I've got written in the Digital Assets Guide for 2024, okay? Multiverse, EGLD. This one, drop it by 6 cents. No, sorry, $6. It's still on target. Drop it by $6. It's still on target for this year, 2023. 2024. Drop this one by $8 to that price that I had, and you'll have the price I'm getting today. Okay, Ethereum Classic. You know this is a favorite of mine. I do like Ethereum and I do like Ethereum Classic. I get that this one is on point and on target for this year's price. I'm still getting, it's going to get it. Next year's price, yes, on target, on point, it's fine. Fun token. I do get, it's this year's price prediction is correct. It's the same price I'm getting. Next year, drop it by 1 cent is what I'm getting. So it doesn't make huge moves, this one. I think there's other ones, better ones to be in, personally. Okay, XDC, Zinfin XDC. This one, drop it by 1 cent. And you'll have the price prediction for 2023 for it. 2024, I get the correct price for it. Same price. Populous, PPT, we've all been watching this one. It's really disappointing. If you've been invested in this one for as long as I have, you would have lost some money. Yes. Drop that by 6 cents and you'll get this year's price that I get, that it'll get to. Still to come, yes. Next year, I get it not gone. I get it moving up, and even in 2025 I get it still here. So that's different than what I got last time. Now don't ask me why I get such confusing things for some of these projects. All I know is some of these projects will be heavily, much more heavily cloaked, tainted energy than other projects that are clean and clear to read. It's just like people. You know, some people have a lot of shit going on and, you know, a lot of stuff, and the energies are affected by everything, and, you know, and it's the same with projects. Some of them have a lot of stuff going on and a lot of players in the background that are pulling their energetic strings to the project. So that could be the case. Anyway, as far as Populous, it's not over yet. Okay, so if you can email me about that one if you want to know the prices for it, I will send them to you only if you've got my digital assets guide and you are invested in this project. I can't be sending out hundreds of emails, people. Okay. Doge. Now, Doge I get very much on track, on target. I get it doing very well, okay? Doge I get will drop by 1 cent this year to my previous predicted this year price, drop it by 1 cent. But come next year, it'll make it up. It'll make it up by 5 cents to my previously predicted 2024 price at 5 cents. And you'll have the predicted price that I have for it today. Okay? Like Doge. It's on target for really good things. Okay? Neo, also well on target, really like it. Its same predicted price is correct this year. Next year, the price is correct. Actually, drop it by $2. It'll be $2 lower than my predicted price, but still an incredibly good price to what it is now. But we will check that next year. Qtum. This is another one you like. I'm getting like $2 higher than what I had previously predicted for this year's price. I'm actually getting $2 higher. Okay, so we like that for Qtum. Next year, 2024, I'm getting $10 lower for the predicted price. But we're going to check that, actually $10 to $15 lower. But that means that the run might actually happen for this one, Qtum, because some will run earlier than others, and some will hit their target price and then just go sideways for a while. You keep thinking they're going to go more, but they don't. They go sideways. Okay. So yeah, Qtum for next year, I get it, take off $15 to the predicted price that I had, and you'll have the correct price. But it is on target, and it is a really good one. Yeah, definitely a good one. Sushi, another really good one. It's on target and on price. For my price prediction for this year, I get that it'll get that. 2024, I do get that this one will get to its price prediction, the highest price point I've got written there, possibly increasing by $3, especially as we run into 2025 for sushi. Okay? We wonder if that changes when I check it next year. Okay. Tron. This one, drop it by 5 cents from my price prediction for this year. Next year's price prediction is correct. It's the same. Singularity Net. AGIX. This is another one I'm struggling with right now. So, Singularity Net, Singularity Net, Singularity Net, Singularity Net. Singularity Net, I'm getting, will reach its predicted 2023 price and then increase that by $1 for next year. And then that's the highest I get it at. I cannot read it after that timeline. Singularity Net. Show me clearly, Singularity Net. Singularity Net. So many cards jump out. is the strength card for 2024. That's what I get. And I just asked Spirit, will this project still be here in 2025? And I get no. Okay, this is Singularity Net, AGIX. Okay. All right, obviously this has to be checked again for Singularity Net. I'm not going to keep, I can be here for ages, keep checking, but I'm not going to keep checking for Singularity Net. I just get that something happens. I will check this again next year in second quarter for Singularity Net to check and make sure that, see if I'm still getting the same information for it. Yeah, I have checked this over a couple of days at this stage, but I'll need to check again later. Okay, let's move along to IOTA Minota. This one I get for this year increases by 5 cents. So it's on track, on par, it increases by 5 cents. I get for next year, the decrease is by about 40 cents, 40 or 50 cents will be its target price. It's going to reach that target price, but take off 40 or 50 cents. Well, but I'll be checking that again, as I said, next year. Ontology, this one does reach, it's probably take off 7 cents and you'll have its price point of my prediction for 2023. And next year, 2024, if you take off that price, take off $2.70 and you will have my price prediction, what I'm getting for it now for 2024. OMZGO network, OMG. OMZGO. This one I get, if you take off 8 cents, you'll have my targeted price. It's still on track and moving along. Okay, so it's fine. For next year, if you take off $3.50, you'll have my price prediction price for it for next year. Coin. This one's on track. Price is correct. Okay, what I predicted. Next year, I get it's on track, price is correct. Possibly come 2025, it'll raise it further, probably increase that price I've got written there by 6 cents. That's what I'm getting for Coin. So it's on track, not a problem. Pulse markets. Pulse markets, this one's on track. And same with next year's price, on track, same predicted price. Multivac, MTV, same price for this year and same price for next year. On track, on target. Chiba Inu, Chib, a lot of people's favorite, or it was. This one I've got it on track, it's on target for my predicted price for it for this year. Next year, same predicted price is correct. Okay, I've got written there, no alterations. Veracity, VRA, predicted price is correct for this year. No alterations. Next year, correct for Veracity, VRA. Come to 2025, you can increase that by 1 cent. It'll go slightly higher. Energy Web token, EWT. This one, my price prediction for this year for Energy Web, drop that by $1. Okay. Come 2024, drop that by $4. My price prediction, but my price prediction for the next run is correct. So the price that I have for 2024 will most likely hit in the timeline of 2025 is what I'm getting now. But if you wanted a 2024 price, just take $4 off that and you'll have it. Okay, Tezos, XTZ, it's correct. Correct price is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting this correct price is what I've written in my DAG, and the 2024 price, I get it's slightly lower by 20 cents of my price prediction, but that price increases plus 20 cents more for for 2025. So this one has quite a jump. So if you see my price that I've got there for 2024, come 2025, add 20 cents to that, and you'll have the correct Tezos XTZ price. Yep. So, as I said, this is your window for this year. I would say, if you're wanting to get in now, get in now while these prices are still low. I get them having a bit of a run. Not a huge run, not as big a run as next year, but I get them having a little bit of a run, particularly in November. It'll be more for Ethereum, I'm getting December. But I get prices will drop again come January 2024, be slightly lower, not as low as they are now, but they'll just correct a little bit, okay, is what I'm getting. So yes, this is my digital assets guide, and you can get this on my website, and it's just been updated, and it's all renewed and updated with the latest prices. And I will check this again come next year, because I know it's really, really important to you guys that I keep on top of it and check it. And we have had some changes with Singularity Net and Utrust mainly. The other two I already knew about. So it is important to keep on top of these things. It is a crazy market for all markets, in all industries, and everything's crazy, and there's lots of manipulation going on, and it's kind of nuts. So, both in the health world and in the financial world. So don't expect anything, to be smooth and easy. And even for yourselves, we've gone through some trying times, health-wise, going through trying times. The energy is quite thick and dense at times. Feels like you can't even breathe. So much shit going on, but that's all changing. We're moving through it. We're transcending it. Well, many of us are transcending it if we're doing the work. Yeah. So I hope you find this interesting. If you need, if you've got my digital assets guide and you want to know, as I said, if you wanted an updated version of it, if you send a $10 donation, I'll send you an updated version of it. Okay, I probably should leave that there. I have definitely rattled on far too much. I hope you can take this all in, but please feel reassured that we are all on track, and things are fine. We're still on track. I'm really excited now that we've had this moves in Bitcoin. I'm excited. I'm more excited for next year. I just want this little bit of a run for 2023, so I can just move a little bit of stuff around. But then once I've done that, I'll be waiting for that 2024, because that's the one we're all waiting for. Okay. All right. With love and appreciation. Namaste.